All right, boys, this is the Christmas gumbo recipe, and I'm going to go through all the ingredients and how you set it up. And I'll start first. First thing you want to do is make sure you've got a pot big enough that you can make that gumbo in. And I'm obviously making the gumbo here for probably about 15 people, something like that. It depends what kind of eaters you have. Some folks will, eat 4 or 5 of these servings of this gumbo. But anyway, this is the way you start. Make sure you got a good smoky sausage here. I know some folks use an andouille, but in this case, we've got some kids that are also going to eat it that haven't particularly liked the andouille before. But you want to, this is kind of a PG gumbo. I just want to get you a good smoked sausage. In here, you can see that I've sliced them up a little bit. Right? I've got exactly almost 5 pounds of smoked sausage. You just pick any smoky sausage, and that's the key word, smoky. And then here you can see I'm cooking them up a little bit, just get them a little crispy on the edges there. And then once I'm done with those 5 pounds of sausage, make sure you put them there in that container right there. All right, guys, so we're finished with the sausage. Make sure you put some paper towels down where the chicken's going to go. Here's the chicken. Again, I still have the heat on low. I've got two chicken thighs in there and 2 breasts. It's okay if you mix them up, no issues there. But they should look about that color, a little brown. You're not frying the chicken. It's very important. You're just searing the chicken. Get those juices seared into, because as far as seasoning is concerned, here's the only ingredients that you need at this phase: Worcestershire sauce, some black pepper, some granulated onion powder, that is kosher salt, and some garlic powder. And that's the seasoning that I have in the chicken. Equal parts, about 8 chicken breasts with all the skin removed, and 8 chicken thighs with all the skin removed. Even that rib meat, make sure that rib meat is taken out. And just, of course, flip them over and season them. But that's the next phase, is to have a combination, equal parts of chicken thighs with no skin and chicken breast with no skin, and remove the rib meat. And here's what they're supposed to look like. Okay, don't crowd the pot. It's kind of a tedious, long process, but it'll be worth it in the end. And every time they get cooked, just put them in there. See you on the next one. All right, so there's some of the chicken that's being cooked. We talked about. You got the breast meat and the chicken thighs. There's the sausage. I use that if I have to butterfly them, if the breasts are too thick. You can see they're pan frying there. And here's the remainder of the chicken. And then the next step is that's the amount of vegetables that are needed for this gumbo. So you can see there's about 6 onions. We have got about 4 bell peppers. I believe it's about 7 celery sticks and 4 cloves right there. So the next step is to chop all that up. All right, boys, I've been doing this roux for the last about 35-40 minutes. And still not exactly darker. There's some folks that make it even darker, but my arm's about to fall off. So for about 35 minutes, I've been doing this on a low heat to darken up. I'm cooking the flour in there. So it's like 1 cup of, I use avocado oil because it's got a high burn point. I don't like using the cheaper oil because it tends to burn too fast. And then 1.5 cup of just white flour. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just cooking all the flour by just continually stirring so it doesn't burn or catch on the bottom, or find a hot spot, etc. But I have it on low heat, and just stirring and making sure it doesn't stick, or just turning it around and making sure that continues to cook the flour, right? Also, I wanted to show you on the side here, I've got some chicken broth. So you never want to add cold chicken broth, once you start adding all the vegetables and stuff, because it'll just clump up and you have to start over. And then there are all the vegetables already ready to go. So the next step is to continue to stir this, get it a little bit darker, and then I'll add the vegetables, and then you guys will see that. Okay, here we go. We've got the chicken, the chicken breast, we've got the thighs, we got the sausage, we got all the vegetables, we got the roux. Again, try to get that roux as dark as you can. It took me 35 minutes, and even after you added everything, it lightens up. So, it takes a real pro to make it really dark chocolate. Heat up your chicken stock, and then this is very important. You're going to use this ingredient right here. the Zatarain's shrimp bowl. It's a concentrate, so just 1 cup. Very important. 1 little capful right there. You don't more than that. That's all you need. This is a very important step. I've made a lot of boo-boos before. So Zatarain's concentrate, shrimp and crab boil, just 1 little cap. That's all you need. No more than that. Don't get excited. And then I like to do about 3 of these bay leaves in there, so I'll do that. We'll just get 3 here. I got 3. Put those in there. And you can see I'm not cheating. Ooh, almost lost that. Very carefully. That's it. That's a secret ingredient right there, I guess. Not a secret ingredient, but boy, that concentrate goes a long way. So mix it up. I'm gonna go get the roaster pan ready because this is a lot of gumbo, and so it can all fit, and then I'll come back and show you the final results.